Hello and welcome to Beyond the Ball. We're watching Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal winning 1-0. Paddy, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore.
That's what I was just going to say to you before you start the credits. Like two big depressed heads on us. Like we're through to the final, but as I said earlier on, it feels like a loss. It really does.
Yeah. Anyway, look, we're gonna kick on. We're gonna try soldier through this. Chelsea.
You know what? Come on. This is no way to keep people like.
No, it's not. It's not. No.
Anybody who turns on there, they're gonna be like, I'm fucking turning that shite off. No, come on. Yeah, woo! Let's go.
Woo! We are watching Chelsea and Arsenal are beating Chelsea. It's the 31st minute. So if you hear random screams, it's me probably mid-orgasm or something like that while Chelsea score, which probably won't happen. Anyway, Paddy, we are joined. No, I'm not. I'm joined by Big Paddy. Sorry.
Hey, sorry about last week, everybody. All my adoring fans. I got hundreds and hundreds of messages asking me was I all right and all. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Paddy, we're going to look at the results from the last week, and then we've got some fancy football updates, and then we've got some predictions for next week. So we're going to jump straight into the football review. Right, first one up, Man City and Chelsea. Okay, if I wasn't depressed then, now I'm fucking depressed even more. Chelsea 0, City 1, Cucurella. What the fuck was that right there? Sorry. Paddy, we had this game in the palm of our hands, and do you know what happened? Nicholas Jackson walked over and went like that, smacked our hands up in the air, and fucking said, you know what? No, we don't. And he fucking wasted every single chance he got. That was purely the only reason we did not win that game was Nicholas Jackson did not finish his chances, and it absolutely killed us. Some terrible performances. Oh, he missed about fucking 20 one-on-ones, goes around the keeper. Like, I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous what he was doing at times. I'm like, how is this fella getting paid so much money for that? But look, it is what it is. He's 22, he's young. He does a lot of good things, but when it comes to finishing and composure, doesn't seem to have it. But look, maybe next year.
He's a striker, yeah.
Yeah. That's actually literally what he's
paid.
Important. Yeah, it's literally what he's paid to do. But yeah, it wasn't great. I personally think Chelsea should have had a penalty. From a free kick. We had, I think it was Grealish, put his arm out like that and moves his hand down towards the ball. I mean, blatant penalty. I don't understand why it wasn't given, but yeah. I mean, the referees
the one against Wan-Bissaka was given on Sunday. That one should have been a penalty.
100%. And we should have got it, and we should have won, and Chelsea should be in the final. But unfortunately, we're talking about Manchester City going through because Chelsea have no bottle. £1 billion bottle jobs, as Carragher, I think it was, said. Neville, and he's dead right, because Chelsea don't have the maturity, they don't have the composure to just score a chance and just fucking take control of the game. We actually, no, that's a lie. We do actually control the game quite well, but when it gets to the final decision making, that's where we seem to lack, or else maybe that's just a little bit of lack of quality in front of goal. I don't know. Thiago Silva was crying after the match, and Madueke right behind him is laughing and joking with fucking Grealish. It made me sick. And then it came out to say that Thiago Silva will be leaving at the end of the season. So an emotional day for him. Absolutely disgusting by Madueke. No fucks given. And the massive disrespect to Thiago Silva. So I would like to personally apologise to Thiago Silva on Madueke's behalf. Okay, so
Thiago Silva deserved to be in the prime Chelsea side alongside John Terry or something. You know, he's that caliber of player. You know,
imagine watching John Terry and Thiago Silva together. Oh, I'll tell you what. A big shout out to John Terry, by the way, who I know watches this. He's gone into the Hall of Fame, the Premier League Hall of Fame. Got inducted. Him, Andy Cole, and Ashley Cole. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So John Terry, well deserved. Ashley Cole, well deserved. Andy Cole, carried by Dwight York a little bit, but whatever.
God, what are you doing at Newcastle before you came to United as well?
Get some straight away. Get some. Paddy, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to add to this.
Well, I do.
Go on. Okay.
I do. Is like Pep had a very good point in terms of when they were put on to play against this in this game. Why the United game wasn't the Saturday and this game was the Sunday because of their European football during the week. It was an absolute shocking decision by the FA. And another reason why Chelsea really should have won this game because they were fucking that wasn't Man City. They were bollocksed.
Yeah, they were wrecked.
In
They
that
really
game.
were.
They really were.
Yeah.
Do you agree, or do you just think it's sour grapes?
No, 100%. Like, I do agree. That's like sometimes you see, like, even like, say for instance, like United or Villa or something like that, they'll play on the Thursday and then they're getting forced to play on like a Saturday. I'm like, why would they not be put into the furthest point away? Why not put them on Monday night? Like, or even late on Sunday, whereas you get the early game on Sunday, or else they get the early game on Saturday, and you're like, where's the recovery for these players? Like, you know what I mean? If you want to, like, what is that? Is that they just say, well, that's just how it is. Your squad should be good enough to overcome that. But that's not fair to say because a lot of these other teams don't have to deal with that. Like Chelsea, I was thinking this season, right, we're great. We're going to be laughing. We're not in Europe. We've no distractions, but we don't have the squad to look like that. So it kind of fucking, I mean, I don't know. We have no excuses. But the likes of City and all them, I think they're well within their rights to piss and moan about it. And I know Klopp was pissing and moaning about it before, and we kind of gave him a bit of stick. But it is understandable. Like if you have a strong, say 12 or 13 players, and your squad isn't like blessed with that much depth, you'll feel it a bit more as the players.
Do you think they'll be on their holidays now, the Chelsea squad?
I like to think they're not. I like to think they still have something to prove.
Like they may be up for this one now because it's the London derby, but other than this, I can see them just switching off.
I don't know because like they do still have the chance to European football. If we win this, we go 7th and we're in European football spot. So I mean, there is chance for European football. League. Well, look, it's almost like take whatever experience you can get and like just give them the experience of schedule experience. I would say more than anything to have them like.
It's a fucking disgrace that Manchester United and Chelsea are fighting it out for a place in the Conference League. It's pathetic, like and you're trying to justify it, saying, you know, oh no. This is like West Ham, Everton should be playing for this.
Yeah, I'd say it is heartbreaking. Can I just apologize to anybody that's watching for this tomato that you're looking at as well? This isn't in a bad like lighting or anything like that. This is me just like watch this. Like I'm born to a crisp. So I'd just like to apologize for anybody that has to witness this. Paddy, you're dead right. Chelsea and United should not be fucking competing for the conference, but I want Chelsea, and I want this. This is going to go directly to Poch. I want Chelsea to fight for everything they can this season, and I want them to finish above Manchester United because of a couple of bets on. And if I get that for this season, I don't care if we finish fucking 9th and you finish 10th. That's all I want is to finish ahead of United, and I would love nothing more than to win this game, go ahead of them, and then we have a little bit of pressure on us to stay there. And I like that because the players need to play. It's not actual pressure, but the players should have to perform with some sort of pressure applied to a game. And that would be it. And it doesn't matter because it's fucking shit. So yeah, I would like Chelsea to win this game more than anything, but I don't think it's going to happen. Paddy, have you anything else to say? Actually, I do. I don't know if I fucking mentioned it last week, but I wanted to just commend. I think we probably spoke about. I wanted to commend Poch for how he reacted to the situation with the penalty. I think I mentioned it last week. I just wanted to highlight it again.
Wasn't on last week.
Oh, okay. So you obviously get your thoughts on that. What did you think of the penalty scenario with Chelsea, where they're all fighting for the ball?
Yeah, madness. Like they must have an assigned penalty taker, no?
Cole Palmer, but he had already scored a hat trick.
What? That's it. Like if you talk to any of the topic, like Alan Shearer is very, very funny when he talks about stuff like this. You know, as a striker, you don't care if you have 10 goals. You don't give anybody the penalty. If you can get an extra goal like under your name, you take it as a striker. You have to be 100%. Ruthless. Yeah. Now, Nicholas Jackson should be more worried about not taking because he had 3 goals. Why isn't he the primary penalty taker as the striker of the team? That's what he should be worried about.
Yeah,
rather than
exactly.
worrying about fucking that. And how did Poch handle it? Because I didn't see how he handled
So
it.
he came out in the press conference after, kind of at that moment in time, he didn't really do it. And you seen Conor Gallagher kind of came over, took the ball up and said, no, it's fucking Cole Palmer's. He's the penalty taker. Fuck off. And I love that. But Poch came out in the press conference after and said they acted like children. They acted like kids. That's not how we want them to act. And he doesn't accept it. And he came out very strongly. And I have to admit, I did respect it. And he gained a bit more respect. And it's Nicholas Jackson. And why is he catching the ball? Why did he catch the ball there?
Oh bad.
Why am I saying things? Did he actually just catch the ball?
He went to bite it.
Can we Conor Gallagher crosses it in. He jumps up.
I'm gonna bite it. Oh my god.
What am I watching here?
Oh my god.
What am I watching here? Anyway.
Yeah, I'm telling you now, that fucking new owner of Chelsea went onto YouTube and watched a lot of reels of players.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I have a reel out there on YouTube where I look like Zinedine Zidane. No, I'm just going around loafing people.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's actually CCTV footage outside a nightclub. Comment in from Trev Dells, who was Aaron, can you see Chelsea getting further than United in the league? I don't fucking know. I wish I could confidently say, yeah, no, 100% we're going to get it. We have to win this game, or we have to get something against this game, because we're 3 points behind you with a game in hand. We win. We've better goal difference. We go we go ahead of you, but level on points. And we have a better goal difference. If we don't win this, are United going to lose? Yes, they are. Are Chelsea going to lose? Yes, they are. The only way it's decided is who's less shit for the rest of the season. Not who's the best, who's less shit. That's the only way it's gonna decide it. But Paddy, I have to admit, as I was saying about Poch there and how he reacted to that, I also loved the way he set up Chelsea for that game against Manchester City. I thought we dominated them for a majority of the game. I thought we played well. We created chances. Like I said, it came down to that lack of composure in front of goal with Nicholas Jackson. He couldn't do it, and ultimately it falls on him. So happy with I think.
Hold on, that's a game in isolation. But let's look at Chelsea from the start of the season up until now.
Give it.
And you're kind of praising Poch and putting the blame on a player for that one game. But overall, is it the manager or is it the players?
No, it's the players. I mean, like Nicholas Jackson does have a lot of them opportunities.
No, it's not just Nicholas Jackson's fault this whole season.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not. And there is a couple of other players. So the likes of Mudryk goes missing in games. The likes of Madueke has a terrible attitude sometimes. The defense at times.
Okay, but if you talk about United, you'd say it's Ten Hag's fault.
No, not really. I mean, the only reason I say it's not, and I think I've said it before, is this is a new Chelsea team. Like there is, I mean, we're talking about 15 new players over the last 4 years. So it is a new team. So that's the only reason. Whereas United, when Ten Hag comes in, he's kind of come into an established team who know each other, who've played together for a couple of years. Well, I mean, they've played together a couple of years. That's all I can say. When I say established, I don't really mean like established in a good way. So that's why I do say, like, no, it is the players, and I'm putting it down to the players because the players still need to get to know each other. Poch, yes, does have to set them up in a system that works best for what he's got, and they are professional footballers, and we have to remember that. So we can be critical of them, but I think we kind of give them the benefit of the doubt because they're so new. The players are so new to each other. But if the same thing happens next season, there'll definitely be questions asked because, yeah, fair enough, your first season, you try to get to know each other. Second season, you've played 38 games plus all your cups, so the guts of 45, 50 games. You know how each other plays at this stage. If there's something happening, you have to start questioning them.
I'm glad that now for when we talk about United in a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm going to slate that and I'm going to delete everything I've just said there, and no one will ever know I said it. But no, I can't blame Poch. It is a player issue, and I do think, I genuinely do think Chelsea are getting better. We play better football than we have at the start of the season now. But we just, I question the ability we have in the defense in terms of Diassi. I love his passion. He seems to really love the club. He's very prone to a mistake, a bad pass, or just a mistimed tackle or something like that. Badiashile, I thought he looked brilliant when we first signed him, and for some reason, you know what he looks like? He looks like a shit version of Virgil van Dijk. where he tries to stroll around and it looks like he doesn't put much energy in. But
you know, I couldn't be a counsellor. I really couldn't. Like, listening to you whinging about Chelsea, I'm just getting quite bored now.
Well, do you know what, right? Because all you have as a counsellor, all you have to do is just shut up and listen and pretend.
Yeah,
that
I
you
can't
care.
even. That's why I said I couldn't be a counsellor because I can't do that.
just shut up and pretend you care. All right. But I'm happy with our left and right back position. I don't mind them. I like Gusto. Reece James injured too much. Left back, I like Kukurea and Chilwell injured too much. But other than that, centre backs a massive issue, and it's going to be an even bigger issue when we lose Thiago Silva. Paddy, that's all I have on this one. We move on.
Yes, please.
Next one, Fulham versus Liverpool. I'm not talking too much about this. I'm not giving Liverpool any praise they deserve. Great free kick from Trent Alexander-Arnold. That was about it. Paddy, did you have a look at this, or what did you think of this one?
I seen bits and pieces of it. It's not really a big surprise. I think the Merseyside derby now this week, which I suppose we'll talk about in a while, will probably be a defining game in terms of their challenge for the league. If they lose that, or even draw it, I think they're out of it. Now, but if they win, I'm not saying they'll win the league, because I do see it like Man City losing the game before the end of the league. Probably not. But yeah, not much to say. Yeah, it's Liverpool. They think they're the best again now, but they were talking about quadruple a couple of weeks ago. Like, we're living in Ireland, for our international listeners. A lot of Irish people, because the Europa League final was going to be in Dublin, they were all talking about, I'm going to get me tickets for the Europa League final and all. And Atlanta knocked them out. Oh my God!
You'd love to see it, don't you?
Klopp's quadruple. Had a good ring to it as well, didn't it? Klopp's
quadruple. Yeah, it did. Yeah, and I'm delighted. Yeah.
United knocked them out of the FA Cup. Then United drew them in the league. Then they lost against Crystal Palace in the league. And I think Jamie Carragher started talking during the week about, I think he's going to use the Atlanta win as their back, to get the confidence back. And I'm like, get the fucking boat, will you?
That's what you'd call it. A Klopp flop druple.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Paddy, I know you don't care about this, but Chelsea have the second best form in the league in the last 5 games. I just had to throw it out there just so everybody knows. Yeah, so Paddy, I don't know. Yeah, I know. I wish we did get a medal for that. Paddy, I don't know if calling Liverpool out of it is a bit premature. There's still 5 games left. I know there's not a lot.
If they get a bad result against Everton, I said.
No, sorry. I'm not talking even about you in general, but I was talking about the initial reaction from when they lost against Crystal Palace. Everybody seemed to say, "Oh, that's it, it's done." But they were like, there's still only 2 points, I think it was, in it when they lost that game, and I was like, how are we calling Liverpool out of the league when they're only 2 points behind? Anything can happen. So I think it's premature. The way it stands, if Chelsea lose this game and Arsenal win, Arsenal go top. They sit on 77 points, and then Liverpool are 3 points behind them with 1 game in hand, and City are 4 points behind them with 2 games in hand. So City would then go top if they win both their games in hand by 2 points, if me maths isn't shit. So I don't think calling Liverpool, like you're saying, if they drop points against Everton here, you could probably say that if United and Arsenal go ahead and win their games. But I think the premature reaction from Liverpool and Crystal Palace, I think it was a bit crazy, and it was actually coming from a lot of Liverpool fans as well. It wasn't me and you and all the United fans. Well, it was a bit, but it was more like I was seeing it on, like, if you see a lot of the TikTokers and stuff, like the Liverpool fans.
But this is
even Liverpool. They were saying it was out.
Yeah, but this is Liverpool fans all over. When they're winning, they're going to win everything, and when they lose the game, they're going to lose everything. You know what I mean? It's there's no kind of in between. They're
okay. Paddy. Yeah, we'll jump off that because nobody wants to listen to Liverpool. Probably do, but we don't want to talk about them. Paddy, let's talk about this absolute shit show for you.
Epic game. Epic.
Just giving the fans what they wanted. Man United 3, Coventry 3, and then United win on penalties in the FA Cup semi-final. Paddy, give me a rundown on this game and explain to me what happened.
Okay, so we started with Maguire and Casemiro at the back. I straight away thought to myself, "Oh, that's not going to be good." And Maguire hadn't trained all week, so he wasn't fully fit. Haven't had a recognised left back all season. So right back was the only kind of established position ready to go at the back line. Then in the middle, McTominay and Manu in the middle with Fernandez. And then up front, you had Garnacho, Highland, and on the left, you had Rashford. Rashford, again, very unimpressive throughout the game. Highland ran a lot. He needs better service. It's as simple as that. Although he did have one or two chances where he probably should have done better. Garnacho was taken off after 50 minutes, which I thought for Ten Hag was a very, very bad decision. Now, I know we were 3-0 up.
66
but
minutes.
Sorry?
68 minutes. 66.
Okay.
But was that injury or was that just
nothing else to play for? He wasn't tired. He was taken off early the game before. He was actually doing quite well in the game. I would have took off Rashford.
Yeah.
Because it's not as if he had a lot of cover on the bench either, because we've got a lot of injuries there. We didn't have a strong bench. Look, he probably never thought we're going to go back down 3-0. But then again, the amount of leads we've given away in the last couple of minutes over the last couple of months would kind of make you think as a manager, okay, just convincingly win this game. It's all we have for the rest of the season. We're going to win the Premier League, win this convincingly, score 4 or 5, walk away. But when you start making those changes, did that add a bit of confidence to the Coventry players? They start coming at us a bit more then.
And at that stage it was 3-0 to United, so it was like he had said, right, that's it, the game's over, I'm taking them off and I'm trying to rest the rest of these players.
And if look, I'll be honest with you, the way the crowd was for Coventry, and then would that be a bit of an insult to the players? They're taking off their best players now, or the players that are playing well now. They don't really care anymore. We'll show them. But look, at the end of the day, that's one bad decision there. I look at from Ten Hag's point of view. He didn't have a great deal of choices in terms of squad to pick from.
Yeah.
The big, massive glaring problem, which has been there for months now, is game management. Not being able to hold the lead, not being able to make the decision to play the ball into the corner flag. Yeah. Remember teams used to do that? Play into the corner flag, waste time, play back to the keeper.
Shithousery is what you want to call it.
So it was 3-2 at the weekend, and United get a free kick from 30 yards out. Fernandez jumps straight away. Give me the ball. Straight into the opposition's box, looking for another goal, rather than saying, okay, hold on a minute. He's the captain. Hold on a minute, lads. Everyone back behind the ball.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking, waste a bit of time here.
Get your striker into the corner, get him to fucking cause a bit of havoc, hold the ball, try get a few corners, try get a few fucking throw-ins.
Frustrate.
Yeah, exactly. Make them foul them.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's laughable. It's laughable. And I am sure, like any coach at schoolboy level, you tell the players that. So I'm sure Ten Hag is telling them that. But why it's not getting through to the players? They want the glory. They just want to score goals. I've no idea. I'm just done now. I'm done with that squad of players.
Are you done with Ten Hag?
No. Because the exact same thing has happened to every manager since Ferguson left.
Yeah.
You can't keep blaming the manager. The only reason I wouldn't be surprised if they did lose the manager, and I wouldn't be really angered by it, is because of all the other changes that are happening at United in terms of the football director, the technical director. They're all football people that are going in. There's no more of this commercial side over the football side anymore. It's all going to be about the football, which is such a breath of fresh air. So whether they want Ten Hag in place or whether they have someone in mind themselves, I don't know. But I would like to think in an ideal world that these people come in and they can work with Ten Hag, get him the environment and the players he needs to be successful in a similar way as to he was in Ajax, because they have a good structure. It's all about the football, and he got results there. So, similar environment. Why could he not do it at United?
The one thing that with the likes of Radcliffe coming in, so he's obviously a big United fan. And what I would say is there is quite a divided opinion on Ten Hag amongst the United fans. I've seen a lot of them actually being vocal and calling for him, even online and stuff like that, saying like, "Oh, he's disgracing the club." All this bullshit, all the bullshit usual comments that you see online. So The worry is that he comes in and Radcliffe is probably watching that and saying like, right, the fans aren't happy. We need to get the fans on side. Let's get a new manager in. Let's start fresh. Let's get a whole new load of players in. Let's get somebody that knows what players we need to get in though, rather than just doing what Chelsea done, going and buying 400 different players, hoping it works. So his time could be limited based on just the social media reaction to certain results that you're getting.
I should hope Ineos and Jim Radcliffe, they're business people, very, very successful business and sporting people, that they would not be influenced by something like social media. Like I know the Glazers were, and I know Ed Woodward was, they were commercial people. So it was always a reactionary. Every time like something happened, they reacted to it straight away.
Yeah.
Rather than like, I can guarantee you now, if Woodward was still in place, Ten Hag would have been gone this season already.
Yeah. And you always get the bullshit. Everything's perfect post, of them in training the next day where they're all laughing and hugging each other and all. It's just it just feels fucking fake when it's like that.
Like one thing I will say is they are still playing for the manager. Like they're working hard, but they're just making like stupid decisions. Stupid decisions. So
is that down to the lack of quality in the team, or is it down to like the way they potentially have it set up?
Yeah, it's a combination of lack of quality, but not lack of quality because they haven't got a good squad. It's just they've been decimated by injuries this season. Yeah. Absolutely decimated. Like they really have, right through the spine of the team. So it's been very hard to, and then we haven't got a recognised striker either, which has been and our number one player from last season, Marcus Rashford, just hasn't turned up this season.
Yeah, what do you do with Rashford? Do you try cash in on him, or do you just try trust that you'll get a manager that can just get the best out of him?
I'll be honest with you, even if he did get back to form, I think it's time to try and get rid of all of the players that have grown up with United in the last 10 years, that were part of the Pogba era, that were part of the Lingard era, because I just think they don't have a strong enough mentality to play at a top club and be consistent for a long period of time, which is what you need. Like I don't want them to be consistent for a half season or a season, score 30 goals, then go on their holidays and think I don't have to do that now next season.
Yeah. I think the thing is that, like what you're saying with them type of long-term players, is that they've seen so many managers come and go, and not once have they probably ever been questioned in terms of like your ability hasn't been good enough, like, and you're not getting a game, and I think that's a massive thing. They can do as they please, and the managers will come and go, and they still have a job at the end of the day.
Or the problem is, it gets to the stage where the manager does blame them, and then they just down tills. Rather than blaming the player, the manager gets it then.
The manager shoots himself in the foot then by saying stuff like that. And then it's
so like all you need, and this is why I say don't get rid of the manager, because as soon as the players realize that the manager won't be going out the door and their contracts won't be getting renewed, that the manager has the power, not the players, that's when things will start to change. And that's the only reason why I'd say do not get rid of Erik ten Hag, and please clip that and put it up on social media.
Okay, so I'm going to edit that down to say that I hate Erik ten Hag, and then Paddy wants to get rid of him. Right, have you anything else you want to add, Paddy? Any comments on Coventry? Did you think they were? Did they start performing well, or did United just take the foot off the gas completely and that was it?
No, they were unlucky in terms of being 3 goals down. They did, like the way the game was going, they didn't deserve to be 3 goals down. It was just seemed like United just had more talent on the field and they were a bit more clinical, so they got the goals.
And the last goal, the offside, what did you think? Did you think that was it? Did you think the offside goal at the end? Did you think that was it? You were done?
Oh yeah. Like I won't go, but I was actually just arriving into a pub as it went in, and I was like, oh no, no, and then it was disallowed, but. And it was disallowed. Look, it's unfair, but it was. There's technology now that does it, so you can't even argue against it. Was it or wasn't it? It was. It was a couple of millimeters, and it's sickening for them. And to be honest with you, they just probably deserved to go through on the performance. They really do. But at the end of the day, one last thing: Erik ten Hag, 2 years at United, got us back into the Champions League, and decimated by injuries this season, has gotten us to 3 finals. Has won one of them, possibility of winning another. like I look at that as quite a success, and I think let him
Yeah.
build next season on that success.
Yeah, I just think teams are too quick getting rid of managers, and like even like I'm saying it with everyone saying Poch out and all this shit. That's absolute horse shit. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't be getting rid of him. He's fucking. I love Poch. I think he's great. Like,
Yeah.
so two things, right? Sorry, first one we'll have a comment in from Trevor Dell's Aaron. If Eric Ten Hag leaves, who would you like to get in as a manager? So anyone you have in mind?
I seen a rumor about Tuchel, but I don't think. To be completely honest with you, with the structure that's coming in, and some people will shoot me for this, I'd love to get Jose Mourinho back. I really would.
Chelsea. I'd love back at Chelsea.
I don't think he was given a fair crack at the whip.
Yeah.
I think he had all those poisonous players, Pogba and everyone else, and he wasn't backed by the board. I think if he came in under a good football structure and he had finances as well, like when he first came in at Chelsea.
Yeah. Just off you going, yeah. Yeah.
Good luck.
It's a good show. And one other thing that I want to ask you, and you can tell me what you think. Is VAR ruining the magic of FA Cup and Carling Cup and domestic cups? Because I my personal opinion is I don't think we should have VAR at all in any of them, because it seems a little bit unfair that anyone below Premier League level doesn't have it, and then they're made use it when you get up to semi-finals and finals and whatever other fucking stages they use it at. But I just think it's a little bit unfair that it's in there. Now I know it's hindsight because I'm saying like, oh, Coventry should have won, but that has potentially ruined one of the most
then
magical...
then they mightn't have got a penalty for Wan-Bissaka's handball either.
Yeah, it's true, but I'm just thinking like if it plays out as it is anyway, and we just look at it in that moment, it's potentially ruined one of the most magical moments in FA Cup history, where like they've done this magical thing and come back. And I know like, yeah, you're saying like VAR kind of gave the penalty and stuff like that or whatever, like, and maybe wouldn't have given it.
Irrespective of that, as you said, but it didn't really ruin it, because they would have went back and looked at it and said, okay, it was offside. It never should have been given. So there would have been a big mark against their win.
Yeah,
you can be sure of that. There would, like, you can look at it both ways. I do get what you mean.
I don't know. Yeah,
no, because for decisions like that, and look, let's even look at the handball. If there was consistency, the handball VAR has ruined the handball decision because there's no consistency in it.
Yeah.
But for offside, and now you've got the automated offside coming in next season, I just think that makes the game a little bit fairer, because it's a simple decision.
Yeah, I mean, I get it in the likes of Premier League games where teams go up and down and there's fucking 60, 70 million and all at stake. I get it that way, but I just think domestic cups, just like leave them be and stop. Or just like the magic of the cups. I mean, like, let's be honest, nobody cares about the cups anymore until it gets to quarterfinals, semi-finals.
I know, but if the VAR wasn't there the other day, you can guarantee it'd be there next season, because they would have got that decision wrong.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like it in the cups.
Yeah.
Right, we'll move off, Paddy. I have this down here as Chelsea and Arsenal live, but I'm not going into that. We're losing 1-0, still 1-0. Second half just started. We're in the 47 minute now. Yeah. Paddy, we're jumping off that for a second. We're going to go on to the fancy football. Okay, so we'll pull the screen up. We'll have a look at mine and yours, and then we'll have Connor's teams, and then we'll have an update on the overall league. So we'll start off with my team so far. We are kind of mid game week, so we'll have a look and see how I'm doing. 36 points, 28 average so far. Len on goal, 2 points. Virgil van Dijk, 2 points. Dallo hasn't played yet. Saliba got me 9. He's probably going to get me some more here if they keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. Palmer obviously ill, so he's not playing today and he's not on the bench. Saka 4 points, Ward-Prowse 2. Salah is captain, which I think a lot of people have done, and he didn't start on whatever the last game was, whenever that was, Saturday or something. But he still has Everton to play. Ollie Watkins I brought in, and I got rid of Haaland, 9 points. Solanke, Chelsea, or Arsenal are about to score here. Save. Sorry. Solanke 6 points, still has Wolves to play, and then Isaac yet to play against Crystal Palace. No one to talk about on the bench. So we'll head to your team, and it's this one here. So this is you.
So 34, yeah, I didn't do my team for this week. I'd forgotten all about it, but I seem to be doing actually not bad. So Ray 11 points in goal so far, which is really good. Anderson 4 and a game to go against Newcastle at home. Saiba 9 points, good man yourself. Dalot still to play against Sheffield United. Again, Palmer I got caught with. Garnacho, Sheffield United. De Bruyne against Brighton. Hove and Albion, and then we've got Haaland as captain, but if he doesn't play, you've got De Bruyne there as vice captain, so you think he'll get a few points from me. I'm sticking with Highland up front. Eventually start banging in the goals again, and Solanke as well up front. And then on my bench, I have
major flaws here on the bench.
Well, Palmer might come in. Oh, not really. We'll wait and see. You never know, because against Liverpool,
Palmer's not on the bench. He's injured, or he's out sick. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he'll be replaced.
Douglas
did Luiz not play, or did he play and just get shit points?
Douglas Luiz didn't play, so Tarkowski might come in.
Or Young, well, either or. Yeah, that's grand. They both have 6 points there waiting for me.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's okay.
Okay, right. We'll jump on to Connor's team. Have a quick look and see how he done. The ball and Connor. 18 points so far. Doherty probably didn't change it, to be fair to him. 0 for Areola, 4 points for Anderson. Bourne yet to play. Walker yet to play. Simicast had 0 points and still has 1 game to play, but it's 2-0. Oh, it's not. What a save. Fucking hell. I thought that was after going in. Havertz doing us a favour.
Saving news.
Palmer, he's got Saka with 4 points. Salah at 1. Son is captain. He's not even playing. So vice captain will be Salah. Sorry, he does captain. Watkins 9, Raul Jimenez 0. He has Haaland on the bench, Elanga and Kufal. We'll look at the overall. That's a great save, by the way. Top of the leaderboard is Jamie Parry with joint top leaders. Tony Tam.
Talk about the top of our league like that with that enthusiasm.
Top of our league beyond the ball?
No, the three of us, me and Connor.
Oh, it's just you. It's just you.
Yeah.
No, Jamie Parry is joint top with Tony Tam, but again, we're calling shenanigans on Tony Tam because he has a second team in there, so we'll be looking at that again in a sec, and he's up there. So 2,102 points, so 2,102. Then Chris Scully's in third.
Right, Carl Voderman.
I get a constant place. This Arsenal about to score 2-0. Fucking girl. Psych. Sorry.
Ben White. It's all white on the night.
Fuck's sake, man. 2,085 points towards Chris Scully. 2,071 Adam Doyle. 2,069 Johnny Lynn in 5th. Keelan Brandon in 6th. Ross Cuddihy in 7th. Mark Lynch in 8th. Ray Perry in 9th. Twan Burns in 10th. Jay Daly 11th.
10's enough. We don't need anymore.
I wanted to just get to Tony Tam because his second team there. 14th. So shenanigans on Tony Tam. Chelsea are fucking shite. Fucking hell. Right.
Well, as I said, I don't know if I said it on the pod or before the pod. I think I'd prefer Arsenal to win out of the 3 teams that are going for it.
No, I think you said it on the pod, didn't you? Pretty sure
No,
you
I
did.
don't think so.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, okay. Right, Paddy, we're jumping on to predictions. Fucking wanker, man. Sorry.
Wanker, man.
Fucking looking at that.
That's proper inner city Dublin there for anybody international livers.
Sorry, I'm just fucking
viewers.
Just looking at bleeding Arteta running around like a dickhead. Fucking can't stand him. Paddy, first game, Everton versus Liverpool. What do you think?
Everton, one of the best defensive records in the league. I think second or third the best defensive record in the league. Yes, Sean Dyche, as you would expect. You can check that up. Verify those stats for me. But I see them grinding out either a 0-0 or a 1-1 here.
Fourth best. Joined fourth best. That's good.
Oh, was it? I knew they were fairly good.
Yeah, it's close enough, yeah. Sorry, what did you give me a score prediction? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I think they'll grind out either a 0-0 or a 1-1.
Ooh, interesting. Would you have a goal scorer for the 1-0? Who do you
If it
reckon?
was 1-1, I'm going to go for, well, Jota's out injured now for 2 weeks again, his ankle.
Yeah.
Big miss. Going to go for Big Darwin.
Big Darwin. Okay. I think Liverpool get the win here. I'm going to say it's a tight game, and it's probably going to be a sending off, and maybe Jordan Pickford. But Everton are going to lose 2-1, and I'm going to say Diaz is going to score for them. Paddy, Sheffield United, United and Sheffield United. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm not going to say much on this. It's a kind of a nothing game, but I see United doing a job here on Sheffield United. I'm going to say 3-1 because of our defensive frailties. They probably will get a goal, but yeah, 3-1, and I think Highland will get back on the score sheet.
Do you know what I think is they're going to draw this game? I think they're going to draw 2-2, and I think Bruno Fernandes is going to score a penalty in the 85th minute to make it 2-2. They're going to go 2-1 down, and he's going to equalise in the 85th or 86th minute with a penalty. So yeah, Brighton versus Man City, Paddy.
It'll be a tough game for City. It will. When is this game on? Do we know?
This game is on. Tell you now. It is on Thursday.
Thursday. All right. So they haven't got. All right. So they have a few 5-6 days rest. Yeah, they'll do it. 3-1. See.
Okay. Goal score.
De Bruyne.
Do you know what I think, Paddy? I think City might drop points here. I just have a strange feeling it's going to be 1-1, and they're going to struggle to score for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to go 1-1, and I'm going to go with Rodri to score a last kind of 10-minute equaliser as well. I think he might score. He always scores an important goal, so City will be losing, and he's going to score an equaliser. Next one will be West Ham and Liverpool. What do you think of this one, Paddy?
Oh, this is a tough game for Liverpool as well.
In
West Ham's ground, but I don't know. You just don't know what you're going to get from Liverpool. Palace beat them again. I said they looked tired against Atlanta. They looked tired against United. So,
that's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. That's a free kick. If that doesn't get pulled back for a fucking free kick, I'll smash this computer. When you see this, this is absolute horseshit.
Please don't get called back for a free kick.
This is fucking horseshit. This is.
I think Liverpool will drop points either here against West Ham or Everton. They will drop points in one of these games. They won't win both.
I think they might drop one in this one.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna go for, like I said, the last one would be a draw. So I'll go for Liverpool 1-0. Salah.
Okay, grand. I think this one could be a high scoring game. I think it's going to be 2-2 with West Ham, and I'm going to say Ward-Prowse is going to score. Right, we're checking for offside here. He's not offside. It's a fucking free kick. Pull that back.
What for what?
Watch. No. Wait here. Free kick. Hello. Like this is like.
That's not a free kick.
I've seen people go to prison for less than that.
That's not a free kick.
That's a free kick. I've seen people go to prison. No, that's not free kick. That's fine. That's okay. It's a good finish from Haller, to be fair. No, I'm not having it. Sorry. Hermes the Lucky, which is Graham Masters, an Arsenal fan. Sorry, bud. Okay. Okay, 2-2.
He's not sorry at all. Bud. Sorry, bud. Oh, he's not sorry. You said you follow through with your promise. You said you're going to smash your computer.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this podcast over before it's match is over. Oh, I hate football. United versus Burnley, Paddy. What do you think?
Are we previewing all the games before the end of the season?
No, so it's just whatever's important.
Before we're in between the next pod.
Yeah.
Man United, Burnley. Yeah, we're gonna beat these as well. Another home game, 2 home games in a row. This is where the momentum starts picking up now towards the end of the season. Get into that Europa League spot, win the FA Cup final. Come on, bring on next season. Yeah, I'm gonna go United. clean sheet here as well. We'll start getting a couple of defenders back. 3-0 and Garnacho to score. A wonder goal.
Okay, yeah, I think Handy win. Ooh, actually, Burnley are fighting for their lives here. Sometimes I do forget that they do require points badly. I think they get a foul. Sorry, I'm reading the comment. they get a point. 1-1. Sorry, I was reading the comment as I was saying it. 1-1, I think. And can we just get this beautiful comment in here? Sorry, they're coming in. No, not at all. I'm only sorry for his PC. How is that not a foul? I'll never know. Jason Garvey, this man knows football, and it's a joke. Never a foul coming in, of course, from the Arsenal fan. Then we've got another one, 100% a foul, and Colly even said it wasn't. I said that the one and Kukurea and Havertz, that wasn't a foul.
And they're going to get another goal. These are going to be trounced now.
The other one was a goal. Why is Havertz so good? Why did we sell him? Anyway, back to what we were saying. 1-1 with
United.
It's true. Like Mason Mount. 1-1 and Anthony to score because I don't know who else can score for United. I wish I could say Highland, but I just don't have any faith in him, Paddy.
What do you think of the Anthony cupping his ears to the Coventry players?
It's embarrassing. So embarrassing. Talk about knowing your audience. Like, it's really pathetic.
Did you see he put out a tweet after it?
No.
He didn't know. Yeah, he put out a tweet saying, the reason I done this was because each time the Coventry player scored, they really jeered our fans or something like that. So I was doing it to get back for our fans, which I was quite respect. I was like, fair play to you.
Holy God. I'm not a fan of that at all. I mean, you're playing against a League One team who have just come back from a 3-0. Shoo! Can we please sell him? Look at this, carry on. Like, this is what I'm talking about, Paddy.
He does everything else good, Colly, though. He does
everything else is perfect. Look at the run. The run is good. He holds the run, takes it. It's a good first touch, sells him, and then he puts it into the side net when he's got the whole goal on the left-hand side. What's he doing? That's what I'm up against. That's what I have to deal with every week. Fucking joke. 1-1. I've gone with
Nicholas Jackson. Are you for real?
Here's I'll be beating Michael Jackson. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Paddy, what do you reckon?
Villa are going to smash us about fucking 3-0.
I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to dominate the game. It's going to be magnificent from Chelsea, and then Nicholas Jackson will miss 16 shots and we'll lose. And Madueke's just falling over the ball. He's trying to do step overs when we're 3-0 down.
And he's laughing while he's doing it.
This is where I just get so angry and fucking frustrated. Do you know what, right? If Potter was in charge here, I wouldn't care. But because Pochettino's in charge now, and I'm fully behind the manager, it's just I just see it more in the players. The players are the issue.
And is it because do you fear that the owners might sack Pochettino because the players are shit? Yeah,
100%.
And I fear he's missing out on a really good manager.
Yeah, exactly. And I fear it because he's a really good manager, and we have
brother.
We have people like that doing fucking stupid things. We've a comment in here. Pochettino playing part and does not favour Chelsea. He needs to be sacked. Stop that right now. Stop that. Next one. Less focus on haircuts, more focus on the goal. Yeah, 100%. Paddy, Villa. Did you give me a score prediction on this? Sorry.
3-0 to Villa.
Give us a break. Who's scoring? Watkins, is it?
Yeah, it's hat-trick.
I mean, yeah. I want to say Chelsea are gonna win, but like I just really don't think it, and I'm gonna have to go against Chelsea here, and I'm gonna say 2-1 to Villa.
Oh my God!
I know, and
I don't think I've ever said United are gonna lose ever. I can't believe you've just said that.
I got a clip 10 times where you've said fucking United are gonna lose. All right, having that in the back pocket just in case. Yeah, I think Chelsea are just not going to be good enough. I think Villa are in such a position that they haven't been in so long where they need points. They're in top 4 now at the moment. I know Spurs have 2 games in hand, but like I think they've been decent this season, especially with Unai Emery. They're like quality manager. So Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1 to Villa, and I'm gonna say Ollie Watkins because he's class. I'd love Chelsea to sign him. Spurs in Arsenal. What do you think on this one?
I just think depends on what Spurs team show up. Like you've got Spurs that smashed fucking Newcastle a couple of weeks ago. So they have it in them, but I just think Arsenal, like today, are just a bit of a machine at the moment. Similar to Man City, and I think they'll grind out a result. I know Villa got a result against them, but they don't drop too many points, and yeah, this might just mean that little bit more to them. So I'm gonna go for a very narrow win. I'm gonna go for a 3-2 win to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong with you?
Sorry, it's just Nicholas Jackson. I mean, he out muscles the defender, right? And then the ball hits him in the back of the head, and now we're fucking
smash something, smash it, do it, smash, yeah,
fucking horse shit, man. Like that's embarrassing. Like I'm fucking sick of this fucking horse shit that I have to watch.
Is that a pillow behind you? Is that your sex pillow?
No, it's a fucking it is a pillow. It's a big box. Fucking joke.
Is it your sex pillow?
It stains all over it, fairness.
you just get up behind that.
Oh, we're so fucking shit. Like so shit. Why is Havertz so good now?
It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, Paddy, did you give a score prediction on this?
I have
no idea what's going on here. Oh my god.
3-2 narrow Arsenal win, and I'm gonna go for Saka to score.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-0 with Arsenal. I think Arsenal, yeah, they are quality, they are showing it here. They play, their football is so good. Like, and
defensively they're very good.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, they're the best defense in the league. 26 goals they've only conceded this season. Like, that's outrageous. Now we're bringing on Raheem Sterling and fucking Chalobah. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we're bringing on to change the game. It's hard to watch. Right. Next one. Forest and Man City. This is the last one, and then we'll be ending it. Yeah, this is the last one, and then we're gone. Paddy, Forest fighting for their lives. City obviously fighting to win the league. Do you see Forest putting anything up them, or do you think the quality prevail here?
No. Forest are a bit of a joke of a club at the moment, considering the tweets and all they're putting out about VAR decisions and the likes.
Yeah.
No, City will smash them 3-0 and Haaland score.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1, and I'm gonna say Grealish to score. Paddy, that is all we have time for on this fucking torturous fucking podcast that we've had to endure from watching this shite. I'd like to apologize to everybody's ears if I've offended them from shouting. Yeah, Paddy,
So the most goals and the fewest goals conceded, Arsenal. Most goals scored and fewest goals conceded.
Yeah, they have the best goal difference. So I think they're fucking 70 or no, what's that called? 55 goal difference. That's outrageous, that is. 55 goal difference is fucking scandalous, isn't it?
Yeah. Considering
Paddy,
like a 1 goal difference plus 1.
Well, we're 5 now. We were 9 before that. Now we're fucking 5. Paddy, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me this week.
Yeah, it was a good pod. Thank you. And thanks to people that commented in and the listeners. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thanks to everybody that's listened and had to endure me crying.
That's why he enjoyed it. You don't apologize.
Look, I have 20 minutes more of it that I'm gonna have to do after this fucking podcast. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. If you're following us or if you're watching us on Twitter or you're watching us on Facebook, hit follow. Give the video a like, give everything a like, a comment, and all the good stuff that helps us grow. We will be doing a lot more of these watch-alongs and podcasts as well, so there's a lot more content coming from the page. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers, and we're up to 3. Oh shit, I should have had that number ready. 3 something at this stage now, so we're getting there. So yeah, we'd appreciate it if you can subscribe. And if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you follow us there and give us an 5-star review, because that helps my ego and it helps Paddy's ego. So Paddy, thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And we'll see everybody next week, 8:30 Tuesday, right here, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Goodbye.